Hello, beautiful, benevolent beings. This is Danajhadavis here. Welcome. So we are here today for a super duper special pick a card. This is for this upcoming Lionsgate portal, which, if you actually are unaware, is in a couple of days. It is August 8th, 2021. Now, what I am offering each and every one of you watching today is just a brief blueprint into what will be coming your way over these next 8 months. I know this portal is huge. It is going to be one of the best days to manifest, one of the best days to call in anything you want out of this wonderful place we call home, out of this wonderful place we call earth. So whether that is abundance, whether that is love, whether that is a bigger booty, whether that is long hair down to your waist, this is the time. Now, from an astrological standpoint, I will first say I am obviously not an astrologer, but from what I do know, the Lionsgate portal, why it is such a special day is because Leo, the sun, and Cyrus, which is a star, actually end up being like this. And so what happens is Leo, the sun, what do we know about the sun? We know about Leo energy. That is the ego, And then Cyrus is actually the opposite of that. It is our lighter body. So think about the dense body, that 444 energy, the ego, and your light body, that 222 energy, your spirit body, your higher self, literally coming together to combine into this ultimate paradise, if you will, portal. So literally, no matter where you are, no matter how you decide to celebrate and or go about the day, give thanks, okay? And be wise with what you think, what you say, and what you consume. So before we get started, I just want to go ahead and give away some disclaimers. So, tarot. I have to cross my legs for this one. The way that I myself like to use tarot is that I open up myself to the divine, to the Most High, and I allow him, her, they to work through me. I prefer not to be called a psychic. I prefer not to be called a tarot reader. What I am offering is simply guidance messages. That's the way that you can receive, one, things that you may have forgotten, and two, any type of guidance that can help you on your road towards ascension. So what is really actually happening is you and I, you watching, we are working together. It is not me. It is not the cards. It is spirit. It is your higher self. It is my higher self. We are working together. So just trust. Trust that what comes up today is not set in stone. Trust that you have free will, and trust that from an energetic standpoint, you already know the things that you need. You already know the spaces that you're meant to enter. I'm just here to remind you what you have forgotten. Okay, so before we begin, I would like to offer each and every one of you watching a moment to tap into what I like to call divine focus, divine intention. We together will be setting our intentions for this reading. So already what I'm doing is I just shifted my feet. I'm sitting up straight. And just breathe in. As you breathe in, I want you to focus your intention on the question, what do I need to know? What is on its way for me? What will the next 8 months do I need to know? What is coming towards me? And what will the next 8 months look like? So hopefully that was more than enough time. Feel free, of course, to pause me and take as long as you need to, because guess what? This exchange cannot occur if you do not feel ready, if you do not feel safe, and if you are not open to receive. Okay, so on pile 1, we have a red jasper. On pile 2, we have a rose quartz. On pile 3, we have a clear quartz. And on pile 4, we have lapis lazuli. Of course, take as long as you need. Pause the video if need be. And I'll see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, my red jasper group. Okay, so this first card right here is actually going to be giving us the overall themes for the next 8 months for those of you watching. Okay, so we have, can you focus? There we go. We have ametrine. So what is it? A balanced blend of amethyst and citrine. This oh-so ombre stone is heady purple and fiery gold in one powerful package. Its energy is ideal for sifting through mental chatter to unearth pure inspo and act on it. Who needs it? The chronically indecisive, Libras. Where to put it? Wherever you do your best thinking, i.e. the office or the bathtub. When to use it? If a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea, if you can't decide on something, swipe left or swipe right, call on ametrine, and remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. And the affirmation for this one is make your big dreams your big life. So yes, we may have some Libras in this pile. We may have some benevolent beings who have a very strong activated crown chakra, who may sometimes suffer with indecision and or anxiety. Make sure you call on the properties of your ametrine friend, because I mean, there's a lot of boldness coming your way these next 8 months. So, you know, you're gonna definitely want to have everything balanced out, that the way that you can receive all that is meant for you. These next cards right here is mentally what will be coming your way over these next couple of months. You guys are my lucky pal that got 2 cards for spiritually. Let's actually go like this. What will be coming your way over the next 8 months, and emotionally, what will be coming your way over the next 8 months. Okay, so we are going to start off with mentally. Okay, so first, I just want to let each and every one of you watching that I don't necessarily to always take reversals. I more so read energy, but for imagery purposes, assuming some people watching this video may be new to tarot, I'm gonna flip it over. So we have the Star card. Mentally, so already we have boldness coming through already. Your ametrine was right, because the Star is a major arcana. She is the embodiment of the divine feminine, who is equally rooted in her vessel, connected to the earth, but also is cosmically present in the divine waters. As you can see, she has two vessels that she is able to pour into the earth as well as the waters. So, my beautifuls who chose Pal 1, mentally, it seems as though these next couple of months, there will be blockages that will come up that may test your ability to be present. And what I mean by that specifically is to take up space. I'm not sure how many of you guys watching are in the creative arts and or consider themselves as artists, but it does generally feel as though there may be some of you guys in this pile. Yeah, because it just feels like mentally there may be a few different instances that, you know, you're gonna have to make sure that you're balanced in regards to knowing what it is that you need to sustain yourself, knowing what it is that you need to feel activated in your vessel, knowing what it is that you need to push forward, but also knowing what it is that you need to feel at home, knowing what it is that you need to feel safe, knowing and honoring that connection to your inner worlds. So yeah, I would definitely say over these next 8 months, my beautiful pal ones, to make sure that you are checking in from time to time and creating the spaces that you need, that the way that you can be present, you know, and be grounded and check off your to-do list, but also flow. It is so important that we allow ourselves to flow, that we allow ourselves to vibrate and pulse and exist in the 222 and the 444 energy. This is what will be coming your way spiritually over the next 8 months. So y'all got 2 cards. Okay, so see, this is making a lot more sense now, especially next to the star card. So we have the moon, okay, 2 major arcanas, and for those of you who maybe aren't familiar with the suits and the players, so the major arcana is pretty much the things that happen, that occur in our lives that we pretty much don't have control over. So in a way, you can think of it as divine intervention. So you guys have a second major arcana, and that is the moon. So see, that makes a lot of sense next to this star card. Spiritually, these next 8 months are definitely here to uproot a lot of things, that a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts that you were taught growing up. And the reason why I feel called to say growing up is because, I mean, you know, we have the presence here of these 2 wolves, and they're pretty much in sync, if you will. They pretty much probably live their lives together as wolf friends. And kind of what I'm thinking of and what I'm feeling is that some of what will be uprooted is the way that you interact in regards to spaces, specifically in regards to groups. I do feel like there will be some spiritual tests coming up in regards to what is the energy that you're attracting. Like, what are you actually mirroring? What is the other person or persons mirroring to you? And so yeah, especially because we have presence of the 2 wolves, and we have the 4 of swords, which I'm definitely feeling is upright, which talks about needing to go within to seek guidance, to listen to that intuition, to receive. There's definitely going to be some things that are going to pop up that are going to basically shed light on the areas in your life where, you know, like I said, you can be more balanced, you can take up more space. Because that's the thing about the star. When she is in her prime energy, she takes up so much freaking space. Also, you and this pile, you may be an Aquarius, you may be a Scorpio or a Cancer. You may also have air in your chart. Obviously, you may also be a Libra. So if none of those resonate, don't worry at all. This still may be your pile. Okay, so we have mentally, spiritually, and last but not least, emotionally, what will be coming your way. Okay, so yes, I definitely feel like Spirit wants you to know. So we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and I definitely think that I definitely feel that Spirit wants you to know that these next 8 months are really going to be testing the concept of what do you value? Like, what do you need to feel at home? I want you, whatever it is that you're doing at this moment, to pause, get a book, get a journal, get a piece of paper, something to write with, and write down the affirmation, what do I need to feel at home? Because it does feel as though there is this imbalance, which we see present in the Star reverse, of giving to things, like watering things that have been long gone, breathing into areas of our life that we shouldn't anymore. And it's like, you guys are meant to be abundant vessels. I feel like what this portal is opening up for you guys is, it may be from time to time over the next 8 months, it may feel like pain, it may feel like confusion, it may feel like trauma, but it is really so that you can be in this Ten of Cups energy. Spirit wants you to get everything that you deserve. But the thing about it is that, we have choices at the end of the day. We have choices. But I think what is wise to take away is that anything that is calling you, anything that is urging you, anything that feels wild or unsettling or fierce, just like the howl of these wolves, if not surrendered, if not adjusted, if not become aware of, will come back again, because that is how we work. We always work in cycles, and Spirit is very, very gentle, but the lesson will come back. So I think it is wise to take that with you. Yeah, trying to see if there's anything else here. I do sense that someone is a bit concerned about their fertility and actually is so looking forward to having this happy home, this happy family, everything that they have dreamed of. And I do want to let you know that there are some things that will be coming to light over the next 8 months in regards to your health, and in regards to why, on an energetic standpoint, you have had trouble conceiving. If it resonates, take it. But yeah, there's something that you are meant to learn, whether it's about your energetic vibration and what you can do to physically hold and keep safe of a baby for 9 months, and or even your partner too. I'm also feeling, because we have this presence of this mirroring energy in the wolves, so there's definitely something there. But know that at the end of this 8 months, if it is a family that you want, it will be provided. This card right here is going to show us, from a financial and a career standpoint, what is opening up for you over the next 8 months. Ooh, okay. So we have the 8 of Cups. At first I thought it was the 8 of Pentacles, so I was like, ooh. 8 of Cups is not terrible either. So yeah, already pile 1, I feel like what is overall being offered to you is a deeper understanding of self. Going back to this idea of What do we need to feel at home? What do we need to feel safe? What do we need to feel seen and heard? It feels as though there's going to be a lot of moments where you're having to separate, like I said, either from a partner or a love interest, from groups of people, from even career opportunities as well, you know, because the Eight of Cups talks about just trying over and over and over and feeling as though I want to walk away, but I don't know how. Yet I must point out the fact that 8 in numerology rules abundance. So I want you to know, and already here in this, on this card, we have the presence of the different phases of the moon. So that may be significant for some of you watching. You may end up receiving energetic downloads and or messages during specific moon phases and or transits. So I would definitely say, if you feel called to check out the astrology and the phases of the moon, excuse me, for the next 8 months, please do. But it definitely does feel as though you will be walking away from several things, and it kind of is going to happen whether you want it or not with all of these major arcanas. However, you're walking away from things that the way you can receive your 10 of Cups, that the way you can receive your abundance. So have no fear, my friend. Have no fear. And this card is going to be what will be coming your way, what will be going down over the next 8 months in regards to love and romance. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups reversed. Once again, I read energy. So let's just look at it together. Okay. So the Two of Cups talks about coming together for a, you know, a shared mission, if you will. And that shared mission can be, we want to get married, or we want to have a family, or we want to experience a deep and passionate love, whatever. And so, you know, the Two of Cups, I think what you can expect is that the people that will be coming into your life during these next 8 months, and certainly after, will have something that is so divinely in alignment, something that literally, like, I'm like gasping because I feel like I'm channeling like that love. I'm channeling that feeling. It's the feeling of like when someone takes your breath away. And like, let's be real too, there are different types of love. So if you're someone right now where like you really are going through it, you know, with your relationships, hearing that is like, wait, what? No, I'm not ready for that. Understand that every person that enters your life that you are attracted to you don't have to necessarily mate with. You don't necessarily have to be tied to in that way. So I do want to say that. So this definitely can apply to platonic love as well. So yes, just understand that the people that will be coming in your life as you surrender, because I do feel like there are going to be several moments. Oh, also, okay, this new moon in Scorpio that we're gonna have, I believe, is going to be very, very potent for my pal ones. So pay attention, especially pay attention to wherever you are with your work, whether you're working for yourself right now, whether you're considering leaving a job, etc. Just pay attention to that cycle. I do believe we will be in retrograde during that new moon in Scorpio, but yeah. But anyways, yes. So you can trust the people that will be entering your life. You can trust the opportunities. You can know that it will be something that will be balanced. So that, I think, is really what Spirit wants for you, because there's so much here with like mirroring and like, you know, needing to make sure that your energy is equally rooted in the 3D as well as the 5D. You know, we have the Two of Cups, which talks about offerings. We have the 10 of Cups. So I feel like Spirit really, really just wants you to be in a space where you can just feel free being exactly who you are. And pile one, I feel called to say in this moment, if you have been in any situations as of lately that have tested your gangsta, now what I really mean, that have like tested you in terms of like making you feel as though you can't be who you are, making you feel as though your vulnerability was too much, or making you feel as though your streak of wildness or your streak of weirdness or kookiness, goofiness was unwanted, I just want to let you know that you are seen and you are loved, and that you have so much coming your way. So before we end this pile one, I would like to go into my baggie of numbers. Y'all know, if you know me, I love numerology. So numbers are my thing. We're going to go into our baggie of numbers to receive any additional messages in relation to timelines, even though time is non-linear. Okay, so we're gonna pick out as much as we feel called to. Okay. We have 91, which in numerology, that equals to the number 1. Add 9 plus 1, that's 10. Drop the 0, and that's 1. So I definitely feel like some of you guys are going to be experiencing the dark night of the soul energy, but it is strictly so that you can have a better understanding of who you are at the core. That is that sun energy, that's that ego energy, that is the lighting up of that first house. One energy. Okay, we have the numbers 1222, or the time 1222. So pay attention when you happen to see this time. Your angels are talking to you. They are with you. Also, the day, December 22nd, may be special. That may be someone's birthday. That could be a confirmation that you picked the right pile. That may be the day that you receive the good news that you finally are in alignment with all that you've been promised of, and that you have an offering coming your way. You know, that can be the time of day that you happen to meet the love of your life. So pay attention. We have 9/11. This is a date. So yes, someone may end up being a Virgo. Someone may end up having strong transits in their 9th and or 11th house. The 9th house rules spirituality, and the 11th house rules groups of people. So yes, and one thing we know, going back to our ametrine about our Librans, is that our Librans absolutely love to be social. So I do feel like there will be some energetic waves going through your 11th house, so stay tuned. We have 1111. Okay, someone in this pile is highly guided and protected by Archangel Michael. If you don't know who that is and you feel called, look into him. Also pay attention when you see the time 1111. Make a wish. We have the 5th house, which rules romance, but it's more so short-term romance, because 7 is partnerships. That can be more so your long-term, serious, committed relationships. So the 5th house rules, you know, your short-term little frolics. So, you know, if that feels right and that feels safe, you may end up pile one actually meeting someone who it can be in a very unexpected way, because 5 is kind of, that's that unexpected energy. It could be while you end up either leaving a job or starting a new job, or like, yeah, something, it could be tied to this career move, you know, but it's meant for you to have fun. You can trust it, claim it, it is yours. And last but not least, we have the numbers 23. So we have 5 once again. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling some expansion in your 5th house, possibly some new little romance that is coming your way, new opportunities, you know, to grow and expand. Last but certainly not least, my lovely pile ones, we are going to together, I'm going to shuffle on camera. We are going to connect to your divine mother, your divine goddesses, and get some advice. Calling on the wonderful divine mothers, the wonderful divine goddesses that are ruling over, that are the head of, that are in charge, protecting and guiding my pal ones. What do my pal ones need to know for these next 8 months? What will help them? What will ease their journey? What do they need to know, my beautiful pal ones? Beautiful pal ones, what do they need to know? Oh, okay, let's do 1, 2, okay. Ooh, I'll do one more because 1. Drought. Okay, guys, so you guys have another 8. So one thing that I want you guys to take away is that with new beginnings always comes endings. It always comes closes. It always comes a period of anxiety, pressure, doubt before we receive the oasis, before we receive all that we are promised of. And so I really do believe your guides, your goddesses, your divine feminine mothers want you to trust. I feel like your divine feminine mothers are gonna have you guys literally in moments where it's just so damn quiet and it feels so damn so damn quiet and so damn uneasy for you, because I do have a sense that you find a lot of identity and purpose through the people in your lives, especially with all of these cups and all of this moon energy. This is showing me someone who definitely receives a lot of pleasure and a lot of joy through the people in their lives. But let me tell you, you are meant to go on this journey on your own. There are things that you have yet to learn because you may be holding and clinging on to the people and spaces in your life. And I just want you to trust. I feel like your divine mothers also want you to trust in your ability and in your Ori, and knowing that the people that are meant to walk with you on this path, they will find you. You know, they will find you. You may be in a period of a drought where it feels like nothing is moving and everything is slow, and you just want to go back to the person who you were. But trust that on the other side of these mountains is the sun. That is the new awakened cosmic version of you. And wherever the sun shines her ray of light, there is so much warmth, there is so much glory, there is so much rebirthed. Okay, pal 2 or pal 1, excuse me. That is all that we have today. I pray that this reading have brought you joy, comfort, pleasure, and a deeper sense of self. Many, many blessings to you over these next 8 months. Okay, I actually forgot to mention this when I was channeling your reading, pal 1, but this is so hilarious because I remembered it as soon as I stopped recording. But there's a lot of 5th house energy, which, remember, I said is more so of that playful romance, that short-term romance that, you know, maybe we're seeing each other for now, maybe we're frolicking, maybe we like each other and we're really serious about each other, but we're just open to see where it goes type of energy. And as I was channeling each pile for romance messages, love and romance, songs was coming into my energetic aura, and the song that came was actually Love by Rihanna and Future. Love. Love. Oh baby. So like I feel like the need to say this because it kind of cracks me up with that like spontaneous, you know, very like playful, very pleasurable like love that can be associated with that fifth house energy, you know. It's, especially when you listen to the lyrics of that song, it's very playful. It's very like, I'm here and like, come catch me if you want to, if you're ready. So that may be significant, that song. Hello pal twos, this is my rose quartz group. Okay, so this first card here is going to be giving us the overall theme and or themes of the next 8 months for you. Okay, so your crystal is epidote. Excuse me if I'm saying this wrong. So epidote is a prismatic earthy green aluminum silicate mineral. It is the get what you give stone. Making good vibes even better. But be warned, if you bring epidote into your world, be ready to bring it. If you're set on wallowing out, keep epidote at a safe distance. Who needs it? Anyone putting in the work on their self. Where to put it? Stashed away with your existential to-do list. When to use it? When you're looking to kick a bad habit, a bad friend, or a bad mood. When you want to cast a spotlight on your weaknesses so you can work on them. Upgrade your version of you. So what I'm getting from this already is my pal twos are about to go through a major energetic upgrade. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all deserve it. I'm here for this. I love this. I'm actually, from this first card, already feeling as though we may have some Leos up in this pile. Hey Leos, happy Leo season. I'm feeling as well we may have some Leos. We may actually have some Pisces too. We'll see. Pisces and Leos is what I'm feeling at the moment. We'll see if that is confirmed in the cards. Now y'all, my lovely pal twos. Trying to get the placements right. I have Virgo placements, y'all. Virgo Mars, Virgo North Nodes. I like need everything like. Okay, so yeah, these 3 cards here are going to be telling us mentally, spiritually, and emotionally what will be coming your way, what it is that is wise for you to know, what gifts, what will be your strengths over the next 8 months, what opportunities will be coming your way, what may be your weaknesses, what may be blind spots for you. So we're going to start off with mentally, spiritually, and then emotionally. So mentally, you guys, what is coming your way over the next 8 months, this portal. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups now, just in case it's your first time here with me. I personally do not read reversals. I read energy. So do not trip out if anything is in reversed. You are not set for doom. Okay, so we are going to flip it for imagery purposes so that y'all can see. So this is actually pretty good mentally. 3 of Cups. What I'm feeling is that you guys are going to be mentally supported. Like literally, you guys are gonna have beautiful energy around you. It is going to be that energy that's reflected in what you are giving is what you are getting. So it's like whether you are on a team at work, whether you are in a household, you're a parent, or you are a guardian of a child, there is going to be, over these next 8 months, there is going to be this very clear, it is almost gonna at times, I feel, for you guys, feel almost unreal, almost too good to be true, but it isn't. You can trust it. It's going to be this very, very clear, we come together in union together we are stronger energy. Like nothing can get in the way. So that's actually beautiful. That's beautiful to know that you are in alignment with beings that you can trust, that you are in alignment with beings that make you feel whole and that make you feel seen. That is wonderful. And I feel like mentally as well, my pal ones, you guys are just gonna be feeling very just fulfilled, very open, very supported, very just cosmic. Okay, so spiritually, what spiritual tests will be coming your way over these next 8 months? Let's see. Oh, so we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So the Four of Cups normally talks about, as you can see, someone who is pretty much looking at the glass half empty. He is pretty much ignoring what the divine has given him, what is in front of him, and is instead only focusing on what is currently being offered. And so spiritually, oh, okay, boom. So some of you guys, maybe most of you guys, maybe only a few, are going to be so protected over these next 8 months, like so in alignment, if you will, so magnetic for the things that you want, the spaces that you've dreamed of, the places that you've always wanted to go, that they're gonna be I'm cracking because this always happens when we are in alignment with our highest good. This always happens. There are going to be people that are going to see that and try to offer you what they think is this, but what you know is really like it's like pretty much what will be happening over these next 8 months. What I am feeling at the moment is crown chakra as well as third eye opening, and that is why I believe your first card about the themes epidoi is saying, like, there are going to be things that will be going down these next 8 months where it's like you are definitely going to have to make sure that you're ready to shed and that you're ready to surrender to. Because once you say, and literally as soon as I said that, it says 717, because when 7 in numerology, if you haven't known, is all about that crown chakra energy. It's all about spirituality, spiritual awakenings, dark night of the soul, all that ish. I don't feel like you guys are gonna have like a dark night of the soul. It does feel as though energetically you guys are going to be very, very on point. Very on point. Like, I mean, I'm sensing y'all being able to see things. You guys are just going to be so freaking spiritually inner aware and so freaking protected that this is going to feel very unsettling, but it's going to be something that you can see coming from afar, where it's not like you're going to be in the energy of, you know, rejecting things that are meant for you or sticking your nose up in the air. I'm actually feeling that you guys are very joyous, very open, and very warm people. And I just want to let you guys know that, you know, these things, like I was saying before, these things definitely do happen. The higher we go, the easier it is sometimes, or I shouldn't say the easier, but the higher we go, the more people see us and want some of that, and want to interfere with what is going on. Sometimes it is through general fascination and awe, and other times it is with bad malintention. So I do just want to encourage you guys to, if over these next 8 months there are any people or any relations, any circumstances where you just feel as though the person is just a bit too pushy or a bit
too slimy, you know, because it's going to be something where it's like it will try to first appear like this energy, this Three of Cups energy. But, you know, even if for a moment you're in the energy of, you know, so focused on the Three of Cups that it almost kind of gets you, you're going to snap out of it. So just trust yourself. Trust yourself. And in terms of my zodiac signs so far, we have, I think we went through this before, but we have our Leos, we have Leos, we have Pisces. I'm also feeling Gemini energy as well. Okay, so our third card is going to be, what will your emotional state, what will your connection to your inner world be over these next 8 months? Will you be able to flow with the ebbs and flows? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so emotionally, you see, this is actually interesting because this is a beginner's tarot deck, and it's really interesting how we have the Five of Swords present, because the Five of Swords pretty much talks about someone who is very guarded and has ulterior motives, and it's not always something that you see coming, but the moment that you lean into your intuition, it's like, holy shit, this person has been coming for me this whole time, and this person really wasn't as authentic as they said they were this whole entire time. So it's like, really, my pal twos, I see you guys freaking shining. What did I say at the beginning? I said energetic upgrade. You guys are literally going to be surrounded by the right people at the right time. And I think for people from the outside looking in, it's going to be very like, oh, well, how'd they do that? Or, well, I want that, or I want. And so that's funny because the Five of Swords is that competitive, it's that unexpected, it's that very having, it's like, look at how close this person is holding that sword to them. They're like on defense, they're ready. And also notice how like they're not facing that person. It's like they're not, you know, showing that person, hey, I'm ready. If you're ready, it's like, I'm gonna act as though I don't have anything in my hand, but at any given moment, I'm ready to cut you. I'm ready to show you how I really feel, show you what I really want. And so, yes, so emotionally, it's gonna be a mix. I do feel like some of you guys are going to be very, very shocked and having to readjust. But I also believe that you guys are going to be equipped. Like, you guys have very, very strong guides that are with you, I feel, that absolutely do not play that ish. And so trust and believe that even in your moments of, you know, doing the best that you can to surrender, your guides will come in and protect you. And that's what I think your guides want you to know, is that you do not have to retaliate with words. You do not have to retaliate with weapons. All you need to do is peep game and move accordingly. Surrender. So yeah, you guys actually have a lot of good things coming your way, and believe it or not, you guys also have 3, 4, 5, guys. So literally the next 8 months is, where are we? We are in August. I believe it's August to April. So March, April, and even though May is not the next 8 months, but March, April, and may be extremely cosmic and extremely potent times for you, as well as the numbers 3, 4, and 5. To me, when I see this 3, 4, and 5, I'm seeing and I'm feeling chronological order. And what I mean by that is, obviously we live in a non-linear world, but I am feeling a group of people, several people who definitely have gone through the trials, have gone through the errors, are doing what it is that they are supposed to, in quotation marks, and are living through their heart space. So know that because in the past you surrendered, because in the past you had your dark night of the soul, because in the past you had your integrity close to your heart. It's like the things that are happening are meant to, but it's like boom, boom, boom. So even what tries to come in that may feel like temporary chaos, listen, it's like you take one step. These two things right here, they may try to get you off track, but it's like boom, you're elevated. And it's like once you're able to see what this situation is, and once you are able to not feel guilty about it, because I really do feel like you have such a big heart, you're gonna be elevated even more. And I really do want to say, in this moment, it feels like that you're well on your way to abundance. And it's almost like, wow, like, I have been doing what it is that I need to, but trust that you got more coming your way. Moving on. Okay, so this card is going to give us your finances and career over the next 8 months. So what can you expect in regards to your finances and career? Okay, so this is the 9 of Swords reverse, but don't worry, I read energy. So isn't this beautiful, you guys? I'm gonna link all of the cards I'm using below. I actually love this deck. It's called Terra Sole. Already what I'm being drawn to I'm being drawn to a couple of things. I'm being drawn to the snake animal totem as well as the number 9. So starting off with the snake animal totem. So snakes are absolutely wonderful creatures. Now I know maybe some of you listening may be like, what? They are this, or they're slimy, or they're that. I know a lot of the times throughout fables and folktales, snakes get a bad rep for, being kind of like that snake in the grass. This is why I believe the snake totem is so important for all of us, especially in regards to our divine feminine selves. Every year, the snake goes through a period of shedding. It literally outgrows its skin, and it allows that to fall to the side, and just be. And what's important to realize is during those moments, the snake isn't necessarily concerned about, oh, what if, what if like my other snake friends don't understand, or like, oh, my one snake friend was able to shed her skin in 2 days and it's taking me an extra day. The snake just lets fall off whatever doesn't need be. And then we have the presence of number 9, which number 9 in numerology, you're so close to a new beginning. Number 9, that time is literally like the apply pressure moment. It is like you are so close to receiving abundance. You are so close to that dream job. You are so close to that $1.2 million contract, but you still got some things that you have to clear out. And then sword energy also talks about communications. Yes, that is right. Oh my gosh. So it's funny because when I was channeling you guys' energy, I felt like there is someone, and please, if this resonates and if you feel called, share and say, yes, this specifically resonates because I was feeling like you guys were my pile that had gifts in regards to your throat chakra, gifts in regards to communication, gifts. Yes, so you guys are definitely my pile that have been gifted with the gift of gab in this lifetime, if you will. It is very important that you guys maintain a activated and calm chakra. Think slow to respond and quick to listen energy. Now, what I was actually channeling with these wonderful gifts of communication, activated throat chakra, your Mercury energy, is that one or maybe a couple of you actually want to start a brand new project, if you will, being start a podcast. One of you guys want to start a podcast, and please, if it resonates and if you feel guided, comment down below. So yes, what I'm actually feeling is that you, my friend who wants to start this podcast, you, my friend who wants to write this book of poems, you, my friend who wants to become a motivational speaker, you, my friend who wants to drop this EP, you are in a space right now where you are soaking up everything you need to know. It would be wise to partner up with people who are in some of the similar spaces as you. It would be wise to meditate on your intention. It would be wise to make sure that you are thinking good thoughts, because we also have the energy of the Nine of Swords, which can be anxiety, especially overthinking what is meant for us, being that we are so close to that podcast. We are so close to being a New York Times bestseller. We are so close to making the Billboard top 10. It's very important, just like this card, that we shed the things that we need to become, that we keep those third eyes open, that we keep the portals open, and that we allow the energies and entities to float to us. Okay, so my lovely pal twos, now we are about to look into love. Now, as I was channeling your love and romance for the next 8 months, I actually ended up hearing the song Pocket Full of Sunshine. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love, that's on my own. Oh. Let's actually see what is confirmed. Let's see if you'll end up meeting your pocket full of sunshine. Okay, so much for I got a pocket full of sunshine energy. We have the Five of Wands, which, if you don't know, wand energy in tarot is some of the fastest moving energy. I like to look at it as though it has gone through each and every phase of the cups, of the swords, of the pentacles, and it is now, whatever it is that you want, that is, your manifestation is fully alchemized in the physical, and now what you have to do is put the what action behind it. So we have here the Five of Wands, which obviously 5 rules changes in numerology, unexpected changes. So actually what I'm feeling, this is interesting. What I'm feeling from my pal twos, so a couple of different things. So there is someone specifically, this is a very specific message, that is in a trigger warning. I'm picking up that there is someone in a unsafe relationship, is in a situation where they feel trapped. There happens to be a lot of fighting, physically, mentally, spiritually, verbally, the whole nine. So yeah, I'm definitely picking up on that. I'm also picking up on a couple of other folks that have overextended themselves a little bit, it's caught up a little bit, maybe out here dating this one, maybe dating that one. I don't know why I'm feeling that someone could be in a triangle situation that they didn't expect, where it's like the other person, the other two people actually kind of know each other. So I would say, definitely show yourself and show the person grace if that is something that you do not want to be entangled in. But also, what I am feeling as well is that you have the power, whatever the situation you may be in right now, whether it's toxic and draining, whether you actually are out here dealing with multiple energies and you thought that's what you wanted in life, but that's not really what you need to feel safe and to feel loved. You have the power to literally come out on the other side, because the next card after this is the Six of Wands, which speaks of victory, and our sixth energy is shedding balance on any situation. So yeah, I do just want to let you guys know that that pocket full of sunshine, that love that is all mine, well, I do feel like that is something that you want, especially my friends because I feel like some of y'all who are out here overextending yourselves have been in this energy of playing it cool for a while. And yes, see, I just saw 333, so I'm onto something, playing it cool for a while, where it's like, it's summer, so I just want to take it easy. Or, I don't really know about the seriousness of a relationship. I don't really know if that's something that I want. But honestly, when you dig deep down inside and you listen to the sound of your soul and you open yourself up to those magical portals, you're gonna realize that you actually do want that type of love. You do want that. I know in the song she says something like, take me away, the sweet escape. You want that sweet escape. So why are you denying yourself of it? Don't deny yourself of it. So yes, that is totally what I'm feeling, is that the moment that you allow yourself to open up and to just allow, you're going to be so rewarded, because you have so much to offer. You have so much to offer. And we see that present in the different environments that you're in. We see that present in your friendships. We see that present in your relationships, in your business partnerships. We see that present even in your family. It's just that, some of you guys, when it comes to love, it's kind of where you hold back a little bit. It's okay. So I'm actually going to be picking up my jar or my baggie of numbers. We are going to pull some numbers and see if there are any additional messages for you guys. Okay. So pull just a couple. Okay. Maybe this one wants to come up. Okay. So already we have 44. So this is 8. Boils down to 8. So this could be a message that within 44 days, I know that's like not too far from now. So within 44 days, you could be receiving a very, very important message, actually in regards to this love and romance situation. So yeah, that is what I'll say. It could be in regards to you realizing, like, this was really fun, or this was really fun kind of spreading my energy all over the place, but now I want something different. Or you could be receiving the support that you need to leave a situation that has gone really sour. You could also be a life path number 4. That's confirmation. You could also be a life path number 8. You could be born on the 8th day of the month. So we have the numbers 45, which boils out to, or which reduces in numerology to the number 9. So we have 2 9s. So yes, that is actually telling me that what is opening up for you from this portal is the chance to dive deep into your practices. And what I mean by that is to draw nearer to spirit, draw nearer to your guides and to your angels if you so wish. That the way you can get crystal clear, because it is very, very aware that there are specific things in your life that is like flowing, and that is your heart space, that is your relationships with your friends, that is your support system, that is your tribe. There definitely are a couple of things that you just have to tweak just a little bit, and then obviously none of us are perfect, so there is that love and romance situation that, you know, could get a little bit of tweaking. So yeah, I also actually, another message is that I feel like with everything that is lining up, because you are literally in the energy of lining up your ducks, where it's like mentally, spiritually, and emotionally you're going to be taken care of. Your career is literally falling into place. I'm actually getting the message as well that some of you guys are about to have a lot of people hollering. And y'all are, I think some of y'all who aren't used to that type of attention and energy, do yourself the blessing to protect yourself. Understand that some people are meant to say, hey, you look very nice. Can I follow you on Instagram? Some people are meant to say, hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee? Some people are meant to exchange more of an energetic frequency with. It is totally up to you. Do not, like Miss Hillary, get caught in the limelight of, oh my gosh, I'm finally the popular girl, or oh my gosh, I'm finally getting all of this attention from this person that never paid me any mind, you know? Know that the reason why you're getting some of that attention is because you are the ish. Okay. So we have 9 again. Oh my gosh, this is 3 9s, y'all. So yeah, you guys are definitely going to be in these 8 months drawing so close to your guides, like so close. I'm also feeling that if any of you guys, and literally as I looked at my time as I'm recording, it said 9. I also feel as though some of you guys, in addition to your 9th house expanding, in addition to maybe someone being born on the 9th, also September, oh my gosh, guys, September is next month. Yeah, I feel like you guys are about to go through a lot of changes during September. I feel like you guys are gonna get a huge download in regards to whatever it is that you've been like very, very anxious about in regards to your career, whatever it is that you feel like, oh gosh, how do I do this, or is this something I should do? You guys are about to unlock a huge blessing, if you will. Yes, it would be wise as well for those of you who are specifically waiting for an answer. Don't anticipate the message coming in September, but what you can do to align yourself with the frequency, that the way it can naturally come to you. I'm feeling guided to share that some or all of you guys that's in that boat should pick up some sort of fasting, whether that is intermittent fasting, whether that is, you know, drinking water from when you wake up to the afternoon, some type of fasting, because that will literally rid your body of toxins and pull you closer to your light body, pull you closer to spirit, pull you closer to the answers that you need. Okay, we also have 55, 55. So more change. So yes, definitely more change is coming your way. Also, pay attention when you see, I know we don't have a third 5 here. Well, this is 555. Pay attention to when you see the angel numbers 555. We have lucky number 7. So, yup, I was saying this whole time that you guys are about to get super close to spirit. Someone may be born on the 7th day as well, or maybe a July baby. So yes, I feel like that's confirming everything. And we have 3 5s here too. Okay, we have the number 24, which boils down to 6 in numerology, which is all about that balance. So one or a couple of you guys could be 24, could be turning 24 on the 24th day of the month. Happy solar return for whenever that is. We have 3, which is 3rd house, which see, there we go, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful pile 2s that have been blessed with such prominent Mercury placements, as well as the ability to transform with your words. There we go. That is confirming. And we have 9, 11. So yeah, another clarifier pointing to September. So I'm telling you guys, September, specifically this career download that could be coming to you guys, opportunity, idea, etc. 9/11 for some of you guys. Mark it in your calendars, 9/11. I know I have so many shadows, y'all. Please forgive me. I am literally filming this at 3 different times. I had no idea it would take me as long as it has to record, so thank y'all for your patience. Okay, so we are going to be using this beautiful deck. It is called Earthcraft. It is an oracle deck that was made by 2 beautiful wild women, and I feel so blessed, so blessed. One of them is Latina, the other one is Black, so I feel so blessed. So okay, we are going to be channeling from your divine mothers, your divine head goddesses, the beautiful divine feminine energy that makes up your spiritual team, that makes up your lineage. We all have them. We all have divine masculine presenting ancestors, as well as divine feminine presenting ancestors. So what do my lovely pile 2s need to know? These are my Mercury babies. What do they need to know? My Geminis, my Leos, my Pisces. I'm even feeling as though there can be an Aries or 2 up in here. Okay. Oh, sight of the owl. Okay. Wow, look at these nails. They're so cool. Okay, you guys. So we have the numbers 28, which also boils down to 1. So you guys, your divine mothers want you guys, first off, I know most of us already know about the powerful energy of owls. They are so wise. They are literally old souls, and anyone that has an owl watching over them, walking with them, close to them, I can bet is an old soul as well. So it's interesting that here we do not see this lovely being's face. Her face is masked by an owl. And it's like she has the ability to set her eyes on that which she wants, you know, because owls have extremely piercing eyes, and she's not going to take her eyes off of that. She's so incredibly focused, and it's like her ability to have this laser cut divine focus is actually protecting her. It is an armor for her. And so I feel like your divine mothers, pile 2, your divine mothers want you to tap into that divine focus, especially in regards to like anyone who will be experiencing that 501 energy and will feel a little bit heavy and may get a little bit distracted, that is when you can call on the sight of the owl to ground you. That is when you can call on the epidote to make sure that you are getting what you give, my friends, because you have so much coming your way. You are well on your way. You have been busting your ass, and it is definitely not fair for an entity to try to go skirt and push you off of your track. It happens. It is a part of a life, but you can trust that leaning on your foresight, leaning on your intuition, leaning on that divine feminine energy will always, always keep you grounded. It will keep you protected. And on top of that, it will keep you balanced. So, yes. Someone may be born on the 28th, also that's watching this. So, happy birthday to the 28th babies. So, yes. Also, last but not least, put yourself first. Put yourself first. I feel like someone needs to hear that, whether it's in relation to trying to figure out what space to take up in regards to career, whether it's trying to figure out if you should stay or leave, even whether it's if you've been tricked or if you've been bamboozled by someone, put yourself first. Okay, I actually feel guided to see what's on the bottom of this for you guys. We have forest tears. Isn't this so beautiful? So yes, this is actually also showing me, it's so interesting how here we have a woman who we can't see her eyes. We see the eyes of an owl and a wise medicine woman, and here her eyes are just revealed for us to see. So it's showing that you guys have the power to literally lock onto the things that you want. You guys have the power to channel and to harness whatever it is that you want. Remember that life is non-linear. Remember that growth is non-linear. You see that in the swirl tribal tattoo. Remember that at any given moment, you can turn to the cosmos, you can turn to nature, you can turn to your most primal self and feel at home. So allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to shed. Allow yourself to feel. And once you get through that, know that you are strong enough to tap into this energy. And that both of these go hand in hand. Okay, my beautiful pile twos. Thank you guys so much. I pray that this reading brought you comfort. I pray that this reading brought you a sense of pleasure. I pray that it invoked feeling magnetic and feeling devoted to whatever paths that may be that you are walking and have yet to come across. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, my pal threes, my beautiful clear quartz. So this first card right here is actually going to be giving us a good feel for the general theme and or themes that will be following you, that will be in your energetic fields over these next 8 months. So we have the card Howlite. Howlite, also known as white turquoise, is all about reveling in simplicity. Often, the real power exists in what's left out. See Japanese aesthetics, Swedish interiors. So some of you guys may be into interior design. Howlite's dreamy slate cleaning energy helps you discern exactly what you don't need so you can train your focus on exactly what you do. Who needs it? Overstimulated minimalists living in a maximalist world. That is so hilarious because I did not at all read this prior to, and I was already feeling called like, yeah, some of you guys may benefit off of incorporating some minimalistic tactic. So where to put it, wherever you need some breathing room, when to use it, when you need a break from the never-ending onslaught of DMs, meeting requests, and trending stories. Less is more, none is most. How light can help. And your affirmation for these next 8 months is to organize your headspace. Okay, my babies, so already what I am feeling is that this is my group of my little warriors. Now, this is really my group that obviously, like the card said, really does benefit from, I would actually go as far to say, scheduling your leisure time, scheduling your playtime. So what that could actually look like could be setting time limits for when you are going to be on the internet or on social media, making sure that you are staying in touch with your friends, staying in touch with your tribe, but equally scheduling even more time to be alone, even more time to rearrange your room, even more time to breathe deep. Some of you guys may also benefit from feng shui, from just going about every couple of days, every couple of weeks, even once a month, going around your room and reorganizing it in a way that allows you to breathe deeper. And I know I'm onto something because as soon as I said that, I had a large rush of wind come in. And for those of you guys that don't know, there are so many ways to receive confirmations as you are opening yourself up to channel. That could be through feeling tingling on your skin and or goosebumps. That could be through ringing in your ear. That could be through the wind coming in a certain way, through you seeing a specific bird pass by your window. You know, there are just so many ways that nature itself communicates with us, and spirit, who is such a deep part of nature, communicates with us. So I don't know why I felt guided to share that, spirit speaking. So this is definitely my Virgo group. Feeling strong Virgo energy in this already. Interestingly, I'm feeling Aquarius energy as well. And I'm feeling Cancer. Yeah, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, and Taurus. We'll see if there's anything else. But also don't worry if you aren't a Virgo, Aquarius, or a Cancer or Taurus, because this still could be your pal. Okay, so these 3 cards right here are going to give us a good inside look into what this wonderful Lionsgate portal will be opening up for you in regards to your mental state, in regards to your spiritual state, and in regards to your emotional state. I'm actually feeling that some, or one of you specifically, could benefit taking one day a week to turn your phone off, one day a week to decide not to answer any emails, one day a week to just do the things that make you feel good. Prioritize you. I feel like you guys would benefit from not scheduling that day. Where it's like, if you are scheduling how long you're going to be on social media, which obviously will be really helpful for your mental health. If you're going to schedule, you know, when you're going to rearrange your room, if you're going to schedule when you're going to walk your dog, have one day a week where you're literally scheduling nothing and you are listening to your aura. You are allowing your higher self to literally push and pull you throughout the day. So yes. Okay, so mentally, what you will be experiencing these next 8 months, we have the world. Okay, so these next 8 months, you guys, are literally going to be building blocks. I feel like you guys are going to be shedding a bunch of different old cycles. I feel like for specific folks, there may be a Taurus in your life that you that is a Taurus that may actually come into your life that may sort of change the course a little bit. That is for someone specific. I'm not getting that they're gonna come in and like rock your world or rock your boat. I'm just getting pretty much at the moment that that their purpose is gonna be much different than what you expected in the beginning. So yeah, I am also sensing that some of you guys can be the type to kind of write people off quickly if you're not seeing what you feel like should be happening when you feel like it should be happening, if that makes sense. That is really the result of being very in alignment, I should say, with your divine masculine and with that 444 energy. We must remember that the world, that the universe, that spirit is always offering us opportunities to flow. So yeah, a Taurus may come in and literally, offer you something that you didn't think that you deserved. And it's actually interesting, yeah, because some of you guys, whether it's a Taurus or not, I feel like you guys mentally are going to be in a space where it's like you guys are well aware of how much space and time you are actually giving to yourself. Like, I feel like mentally what is about to come to the forefront and what is going to be offered is a real hard acceptance of, wow, I really do spend an hour out of my day, or I really do spend 10 minutes out of my meditation where I am just on autopilot with the negative thoughts, or where I am just doubting myself, or where I am just like, and I feel like it's gonna be really, really little things, you guys. Like that, obviously negative thoughts and stuff is on a larger scale, but it could even be on a smaller scale where it's like the little things that you realize that you're nitpicky about in relation to other people, in relation to the spaces that you're in. You're gonna realize that some of that nitpickiness, some of the things that you are like really anal about, you have, number one, you have developed with yourself, and number two, a lot of that has been birthed out of self-taught nitpickiness, like things that you picked up in the house, ways that your parents may have been nitpicky with you, teachers, principals. So I do definitely see the universe offering this as a blessing. It may be tough for you to, go through, but as a blessing to shed. So yeah, and it's up to you. You can either, accept the blessing and ends up light and ends up very inner aware of what is in front of you, what is behind you, what is all around you, or not. Okay, so what we have that is coming your way spiritually over the next 8 months. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands reverse. So already I am getting a feeling that some of you guys are going to actually end up backtracking on a specific project or a specific role. You guys are going to realize that in regards to this newfound acceptance of self and really prioritizing your needs, prioritizing your energy, protecting your peace, that you just can't push forward with what you were able to before. You just don't want to, because the Ace of Wands is that energy where it's like, I can and I will and I'm going to. And it's not that you can't, it's just that you realize that you no longer want to. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know in this moment that if you feel that way, you have the very right to honor it. You have the very right to turn left again, and make a bow face. Like, you have the right to forge whatever path it is that you wish. So that is for specifically some of you guys. I'm also feeling spiritually, yeah, Yeah, wow. I'm also feeling spiritually that this is just going to be a time where you guys are really about to be up close and personal with your feels. Now, I I don't know how everyone feels about the feels, but I do feel like some of you guys, the ones that I'm picking up on now anyways, are probably freaking out like, what the hell does that mean? Because you're just so used to being able to see things from afar, but not, it's like your hindsight is very, very much rooted in the energy of I've been here before. And so what I mean by that, it's definitely rooted in an earthly realm sense. It's definitely, you know, because we as humans, we as a people, as a collective, have strengths as well as weaknesses that align with our physical human experience in the earthly realm, and we have strengths and weaknesses that align with the opposite of that, which is the spiritual realm as well. And so that's why we are always needing to find that balance between the two. But yes, so some of you guys that have been able to maintain the things that you have, whether that is a really good job, or whether that is a really good relationship, or whether that is, you know, whatever. It's interesting because it's like in this moment, it's like what I'm feeling is that you guys are so on point. You guys like are such tick off the box type of people. You guys are such, yeah, but it's like you guys are so planned. You guys are like my group that when shit hits the fan, y'all are literally like, y'all will not hesitate to say, I need time to process. Like, y'all will not. Like, I feel like some of y'all worst fear is to like be in a situation where y'all are hit off guard, and it's like you have to fight, you have to yell, you have to scream. I feel like that's some of y'all's biggest fear, which like honestly, that is not terrible. I actually think we could learn from, you know, the energy of saying, yo, I need time to process. But there are going to be spiritual tests coming your way where you're not going to be able to lean on what it is that you have been taught, what it is that you've learned, what it is that you align yourself with in this material physical world. I am here. You heard it first. Spirit is speaking through me, so don't get upset with me. You guys are going to be expanding through your divine feminine energy, and there are just going to be aspects of your old self that are literally gonna just fall to the side, you know, but it'll be so that you, the next time you are in that I am and I will and I can energy, that divine masculine, that numerology number 1 energy, that first house energy, it's so that you have different things to offer. It's so that you can navigate it through a different headspace, if you will, because we're always expanding and we're always evolving. Okay, so this, you guys, okay, emotionally, okay, so this is really making a lot of sense. So we have another major arcana, which is strength. So we may also have some Leos up in here. I said Virgo, I said Leo, I said Aquarius, I said Cancer, I said yeah. So yes, we have strength here. So emotionally, it's interesting. Emotionally, you guys are going to be playing an intricate game of tennis. Now, in this moment, tennis is what came out and what felt naturally right to say, because tennis is a very, very mentally strengthening game. Like, you have to be focused, but you also have to be in the state of flow to be ready if your opponent hits you with something that you just didn't see coming, you didn't feel coming, or maybe you felt like it was the possibility, but you didn't allow yourself to flow into it. You went more so off of patterns, and definitely learning your patterns, definitely learning the things that make you you and make you whole are important, but we have to give life away to, the chance of things, the fact that something can happen that you don't expect. So it's like, yeah, you guys are going to be playing this intricate game of tennis where it's like y'all are like emotionally going to be going back and forth between like needing to tame your inner lion, if you will, your inner wildness, which is like interesting, and letting it like flow, because I feel like there's a part of you guys that you already know, especially operating in the ways that y'all have, you already know is wild as hell. And I believe that many of my Pile 3s, that is why you have such a strong ass grip. But I also want to let you know that majority of you watching, majority of you listening right now have such a strong grip because that is what you were taught. You were taught to grip on and hold on to the things that make you you, hold on to the things that you're interested in, hold on to the relationship, hold on to the job, because that is what you were taught, and that is simply just what the person who taught you had to offer. And now it's time for you to be offered something new. So yeah, you guys, this is not, it's not bad. I do feel like some of you guys are going to, I'm not gonna lie, go through extreme periods of anxiety. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it's gonna be a little bit tough for some of you guys, but if you just allow yourself to be wild and to lean on your primal instincts, you're gonna be good. This card is going to be showing us from a career and a finance standpoint what is going to be coming your way. So we have the Magician. Okay, you guys. Yes. So I do, despite, some of you guys may be feeling rather triggered during these next couple of 8 months. You guys over these next 8 months are going to be such in a good energy to manifest, where it's like you're going to be doing things that you haven't done before. You're going to be trying new foods. You're going to be going to different places. You're going to be, even some of you guys, I don't know why this came through the way it did, but I feel like some of you guys are going to be picking up different vernacular, if you will, different ways of speaking and communicating. Like, I feel like some of you guys may end up coming around towards the end of the 8 months or after, coming around old friends, old family members, and they may like hear the way you're talking and they may mention something about it, like, what's up with that? Like, why are you speaking that way? Like, you change, you're different. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know before that even ends up coming your way that you are different, because you are evolving, and there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, so you guys are literally going to be in such a wonderful energy as you release, as you tap into your divine feminine energy. You guys are going to understand the true energy and the true frequency of abundance, which, let me tell you, yes, our divine masculine, is extremely vital when it comes to allowing us to put that work in, if you will. But our divine feminine, things come to her. She can sit back and make money in her sleep. And it's like, no matter how hard you work, you could be putting in 50 hours at work, and there could be someone who is putting in 12 and making twice as much as you. And not to say that we define ourselves, and not to sit by money, not to say that we should be out here comparing ourselves or looking for things outside of our vessels to feel good, because that is what I feel like you guys are going to be investigating and exploring over these next 8 months. What is it that you have been placing value on outside of your vessel? What have you been distracting yourself with? Has it been clothes? Has it been money? Has it been relationships? But yeah, it is seriously going to be so that you can call in what it is that you need, what it is that you want. Some of you guys, yo, I am within the next couple of months going to be making a very in-depth video about 2022, but that is going to be an extremely cosmic year for abundance, an extremely cosmic year for leaning on your yin energy. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because that's a separate video, but literally, y'all, some of y'all are literally about to blow. And when I say blow, I don't necessarily mean like blow up and become like rich, famous celebrity, but it's like whatever it is that you've had in your heart space for a long time. It's like through the surrendering and through the just knowing that I can be this wild ass force, because that is always what I was meant to be, but also be in touch with my emotions. Like that is gonna unlock something. Ooh, woo. Like I'm feeling long money too. I'm feeling long abundance. Like I'm really feeling it, y'all. And it's interesting because it's like I'm feeling long money and long abundance that when you guys get it, it's not gonna be like, okay, so let's go back into the capitalistic and program thinking of buy. Like I genuinely feel like a lot of you guys are going to get very, very comfy with the simple things, with reading books, with waking up early, with making a home cooked meal if you're out all the time eating. Like I genuinely feel like you guys are going to take this abundance and pay it forward in a completely different way. And I know for some of you guys watching that may, you know, love your things. You may love your shoe collection. You may love your makeup. You may love going out to eat. Not saying those things are bad, but I know some of what I'm saying at this moment is like, really? Am I really gonna let go of my dozens of pair of shoes? It's in the cards, so it's up to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is interesting because right now I'm about to pull the energy of love and romance for the next 8 months. But literally, as soon as I was about to pull that, I felt that some of you guys, maybe a couple of you guys are actually going to meet. Wow, yes, some of you guys are going to meet a lover that has that perfect balance that you need, that's going to be a reflection for you guys, that is going to be equally as devoted, equally as rooted and as grounded in their divine masculine, but as flowy and as radiant and as magnetic in their divine feminine energy. And I really feel like that could be the Taurus. Oh, okay, my pal threes. So no matter how you identify, no matter what you like, who you like, some of you guys are going to meet that person. They could be a Taurus. They definitely could be a Taurus where it's like, yeah, wow, okay, I love how that came like low-key full circle. Okay. Okay, yes, so definitely be open to that. Be open, especially because I feel like whatever it is that you're into, whatever your preference is at the moment, this person is literally gonna offer something that's gonna be like flip-flop, like completely. But it is going to be so that you can align with the new version of you. Okay, so this is gonna be hopefully confirming what I just said. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, yes. My pal threes. Okay. Yes. So for going off of what I just was saying, yeah, you guys, I feel like y'all are gonna end up entering some type of union, and it very much has the power to be long term if that is what you want. That is gonna be so balanced, y'all. It's just gonna be so balanced. It's just gonna be someone who understands their emotional depth. And I feel like some of you guys have been waiting for that for a long time. Some of you guys have really been waiting for that. As much as I feel like this is my earth strong pile, I know some of y'all have like Pisces moons. I know some of y'all have Cancer Venuses. I'm sure some of y'all have Scorpio and your Mercury or something like that. Like, pretty much what I'm saying is I feel that inner desire to just let the walls come down a bit. But it's like some of y'all it's like some of y'all are bored when it comes to romance. Some of y'all are just bored because it's like y'all be so focused in all areas of your life where it's like y'all have that laser intention, and it's like y'all are my group where it's like you either have to be the type of person that can make me melt, like literally make me melt and make my walls come down, which isn't easy, or you're the type of person where it's like you keep me mentally stimulated, you know? And I feel like those are the things that you guys need to feel at ease, feel comfort. But oh, my beautiful pile threes, love and romance this next 3 months, you guys are like literally, and listen, let me tell you, if monogamy or relationships is not really your deal, understand that you guys are going to be coming into union with beautiful souls. Beautiful. And I'm actually even feeling like, not just in this 3D world, I'm actually feeling like some of you guys are going to end up trusting this new space of like flowing through the waters and activating that divine feminine energy, that some of you guys are going to easily be able, if you haven't already, easily be able to enter and exit the higher realms during dream states, i.e. lucid dreaming and or astral travel. So some of you guys, I feel, will end up either meeting the people that will be coming into your life that will actually be able to offer this promising love, whether it's platonic or not, prior to meeting them in the physical world. I feel some of you guys too, this is for two messages for a very small portion of you guys. Some of you guys are going to end up working and end up creating some type of long-term abundance with whoever this person is that is coming into your life. So pay attention, especially if you guys have similar similar traits that bring you together. Like maybe you guys both like to go hiking, or maybe you guys both are plant-based, but it's just enough differences where y'all complement each other. I really see how you guys can end up working together and opening up some sort of business, or even starting a family, because that is a shared mission as well that is going to literally supply you abundance. And let's also be real, abundance is opportunity. So literally this could be the opportunity to eventually settle down and have the family life you've always dreamed of, with the farm and the pigs and the cows. Okay, now this message right here, y'all, because this alignment is really, really real. I feel like I can't not say it, and my rabbit just sniffed. And if y'all know me, when my rabbit sniffs, we on to something. We on to something, and it's 33:3 is what I see on my clock right now. Very few of you guys, I do not say this lightly. I say this with the utmost respect to what that is, and understanding that that can be different from person to person. But some, maybe 1 or 2 of you guys are going to, within the 8 months, come into union with your divine counterpart. That is what I will say. Look into it if you're not sure what a divine counterpart is. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm so excited for you guys. You guys deserve this. What we're about to do next is we are about to use our little baggie of numbers. I'm gonna shake it up because I love numbers. And we are gonna get some additional messages in regards to time, dates, number to help clarify. All right. And let's do one more. Okay. So we have the numbers 12, 22. Okay, which also boils down to 7. So some of you guys could be a life path 7, the person that could be coming into your life, whoever this person is, whether they are a Taurus, whether they're a friend, etc., you know, whether they're love interest. They could be a life path 7. They could be born during December. They could be a life path 22. We have the number 9 here. So yeah, you guys are literally going to be in a space where the abundance, meaning, you know, the abundance is the opportunity to fill in the blank, is literally going to be, I feel personally in this moment, is going to really start to show itself in a physical way around late winter. So around February, March. And I, at this moment, am not necessarily feeling like, oh, by like June of 2022, you're going to look in your account and have $1 million. But what I am feeling is that this moment, this space that you'll be in for the next 8 months is, like I said in the beginning, going to be your building blocks. And I say building blocks because 9 in numerology, that is what it's about. You're 9, so it's like you've gone through each and every trial and error, and you are just about ready to be reborn. So it's like when it comes to abundance, is opportunity, the opportunity to fill in the blank, that is going to be showing itself in a physical way, like I said, towards the end of winter, but it's really gonna start taking off, I feel. And I also just feel like the number 9 could be significant. I feel like this is really probably only going to be for maybe 3 people, but I feel like 9 years from now, you guys are gonna look back and be so fucking proud of yourself for the small things, because it's the tiny things that we often overlook, you know, or it's the tiny things that we nitpick in others that are actually there in ourselves and our own reflections. You're gonna be so proud of yourself for understanding why you should value yourself, or why you had to go through this specific phase. So we also have the numbers 88. So August, this month that we're in now, could be significantly important. This Lionsgate portal is probably going to be very significant for you. I would say it would be wise, I'm cracking up, but it would be wise to take some time to declutter your space on or right around this Lionsgate portal. We have the numbers 29, so 1, or some of you guys could be a life path 11. Could be born on the 29th day. We have 15, which comes out to 6. So yeah, it's interesting too, because I feel like some of you guys, most of you guys actually, that are going to be making the small changes are going to realize that it's the little things that are going to genuinely affect and impact your mood, that are genuinely going to have you out here feeling and looking like a magnet. That's how this is going to come in. That is exactly how this is going to come in. It is through you releasing expectations of yourself, of others, of pre-learned behaviors, ways of thinking, programming, and just allowing yourself to fucking be, You know, if you were meant to come here in this lifetime and be ferocious like a lion, you are gonna finally feel free and finally feel ready to tap into that energy. If you were meant to come into this lifetime and be a caretaker, you are finally gonna allow yourself to tap into that energy. If you were meant to come into this lifetime and be a medicine woman, you are finally gonna be able to tap into that energy. And tapping into that energy through these small things that you do day in and day out to enjoy, to stop and enjoy and smell the roses is what is going to bring this in. And I genuinely feel like your health, your mental health, is going to be super sharp. I see some of you guys picking up new routines. I actually see some of you guys going plant-based and never looking back, believe it or not. I see some of you guys just being in a I see some of you guys really understanding what I put in my body should be of pure high vibrations. Really. So shout out to y'all for that, because that is something that we are always having to face, this idea of, are we gonna have the French fries, or are we gonna have the French fries with extra salt and ketchup, or are we gonna sit there and bake a sweet potato? You know, there's always two ways, and not saying you can't enjoy French fries, but you know. And last but not least, we have we have number 5. So yeah, number five, the 5th house in astrology is the house of romance, short romance, and I believe it is also the house of children. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, so I literally just got the download. Some of you guys may end up actually having visions of your children. Some of you guys, yeah. And so I know most of the time when that happens, that's usually because you are very, very fertile, and that the possibility of you actually having that child is closer than ever. So just throwing that out there in case some of you who's watching are like madly in love, or will be madly in love by, like, you know, next summer. You know, if that's not what you want, you know what to do. But yeah, that is so beautiful. I do feel like if you guys aren't already in alignment with you know, your children, if you guys don't know what spirit babies are, I do feel like one or a couple of your children may end up revealing themselves to you through dreams, through meditation, even ironically through words, through songs. That is very specific for like a couple of people, words and songs. So that is so beautiful. You guys, I feel like y'all are gonna crack wide open, and I'm so ready for this, y'all. Like, I'm ready for y'all to crack open. So I love this for my pile 3s. Okay, so last but not least, we are going to call on, and I feel like this is so in alignment with your reading, we are going to call on your divine feminine mother. We are going to call on the goddess and or goddesses that rule over you. We all have divine masculine energy that rules and protects us on this physical earth, and we all have divine feminine energy. Calling on the divine feminine energy, divine goddess energy that rules over my pile 3s. What do they need to know? What is helpful for them to know? What do they need to know? Can you please provide them with some advice for these next 8 months? Okay, what do we need to know? I just saw someone fertile. Some of you guys, some of y'all, someone may end up pregnant, y'all. Someone watching. That is beautiful. No matter, like, that is so beautiful. Oh my. Okay. I wish in this moment that I could rewind just so I can see it, but I'm gonna watch it while I'm editing. So boom, I have this card too, but like clearly. So yes, someone is going to be so fertile and so in their Empress energy that y'all, you're gonna be ready. That's all. It is coming. It is here and it is ready. And that is what will be coming your way over these next 8 months, especially if watching you have been struggling with fertility and or just questioning if now is the right time, but feeling so drawn to children, so drawn to that caretaker energy. Congratulations, you heard it here first. Also, from a spiritual standpoint, I mean, y'all, like, do y'all see how beautiful she is? Like, literally, she is so gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. And that is what I'm feeling. No matter how you present yourself, no matter what you identify, my pal threes, y'all are going to be coming off as strikingly gorgeous to everyone, to the opposite sex, to the same sex, to even animals, yo, because that's the thing. I know y'all are like, wait, what? That's the thing. When you raise your vibration, when you connect to that caretaker energy, you will be outside and all of a sudden a bird that usually would be very flighty and wouldn't come near you is like, oh, I'm gonna just land right here because I know she chilling. I know he chilling. I know they chilling. So, yo, also, want to remind you guys too that you can birth several things. Obviously, a human child is one, but you can be in the phase of birthing your dream home. And so you're doing all the things that you need to get to that dream home. You're saving, you're investing, you're picking up extra hours at work, you're making vision boards, you're learning how to build decks. So also understand and understand that the idea of birthing can be as literal or as metaphorical as it resonates. So this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, y'all are literally going to be on fire. Your womb spaces are gonna be like literally super orange. I mean, sacral chakra energy, y'all. Y'all better make one with that. And then we have you are sacred. Oh my gosh. Guys, someone needs to hear that y'all are beautiful. Like, you always were so beautiful and so radiant and so special, and you were never meant to cover who you really were. You were never, ever meant. The universe hears your cries. The universe hears even your silence. There's some of you guys I feel that haven't cried in a long ass time, and the universe is present to that. Super present. But look at this being. This being has roots literally coming from their womb. They have all of these beautiful swirls showing that healing and evolving is always non-linear. I mean, you guys. And then we have the number 44 here. I love this. And we have 43 and 44. Holy crap. And I did shuffle this deck, so I know not all of them are in order. I have 7 and 8. So yeah, okay. I know this is only for the next 8 months, y'all. But I'm claiming it in this moment, July and August. Some of you guys, maybe 1 or 2, not sure who's tuning in, are going to have either Cancer or Leo babies. And granted, it may not be next year. It could just be in general. I'm feeling that strong. 7 and 8, Cancer, Leo, or you guys may be a Cancer, Leo. Okay. You guys, this was so beautiful. Y'all have so much coming your way. Own it, tap into it, allow yourself to feel. The deeper you feel, the more you heal. Thank you guys so much. I pray that these guidance messages brought you a sense of clarity, a sense of openness through your womb, and a sense of joy. Peace to you wherever you may be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello to my beautiful pal fours. Last but not least. Okay, my lovelies. So this first card is going to be showing us the general theme and or themes that will be in your energetic aura and your energetic field over these next 8 months. Okay, so we have the crystal topaz. What it is, topaz is the world's hardest silicone-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Who needs it? Anyone burning the midnight oil, the candle at both ends, bridges, or all of the above. Where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it, when you're aiming in the right direction but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Woo, baby, we are starting off with a fiery climax. No, but yeah, I definitely feel already from this first card that we have some Sagittarius is present, Scorpios definitely heavy Mars placements, heavy Mars, heavy Pluto placements. One or some of you guys could have been born during a Pluto retrograde, and that could be a confirmation. That can also, if you look into the energy of that, be a huge, if you just look into where Pluto is, what sign Pluto is in your chart, that could be revealing, as well as your Chiron, the wounded healer. A lot of the times I have recognized that where we have Chiron placed, that can easily be our blind spot, which can easily turn into obsessions or overindulgences. So yes, could also have some Tauruses. So yeah, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, heavy Mars placements, and Pluto. These first couple of cards right here are going to be mentally, spiritually, and emotionally what will be coming your way. And this is mentally. I believe you guys also are the pile that has 2 cards for emotionally. So yes, so you guys got lucky. So mentally, let's see what is coming your way over these next 8 months. What is this Lionsgate portal opening up for my pile fours? We need to know. They want to know. Let's see. All right. So let's see. Mentally. Okay. This is great. This is really great because we have here present in the topaz needing to adjust your aim, if you will. Needing to adjust, needing to make sure that you are firing at the target. And what I actually love about the Page of Wands is that the Page of Wands has that relentless energy, if you will, being that it isn't necessarily the King of Wands. It isn't necessarily the Queen of Wands or the Knight, but it definitely has that, you know what, I get knocked down, I'm gonna get up and try it again. That youthful energy. And so I feel like mentally you guys are gonna be sharp. Y'all are gonna be on it. I am already feeling like some of y'all are literally about to transform your physical appearance if you're not already working on it. I feel like some of you guys are doing a lot of research at the moment in terms of what the human body actually needs to function. And I feel like you guys in these next 8 months are going to be putting that into practice. So whether that is making sure that you eat dinner by a specific time, making sure that you exercise every day, you guys are definitely going to be changing your physical appearance. And I do feel like people around you are going to notice, because already I'm feeling like there are going to be some pretty heavy tasks that will be required of you that your current your current embodiment is not yet ready for. Because that's the thing, when we are mistargeting, when we aren't aiming at the things we want, it has to do with the fact that there is a bit of mental fog. We could be physically strong, we could have large muscles and everything, but if we aren't balanced in our mind's eye, then that can create a bit of blurriness. So yes. Okay, so spiritually, what you guys will be experiencing over these next 8 months, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but I do read energy, so let's see what Guan. Okay, so as you can see, so the Knight of Pentacles is generally the slowest moving knight in the tarot, and then Earth energy is obviously the slowest, but yet very true. Very true and very promising when it comes around. Suit in the tarot. Spiritually, some of you guys are going to be in a position where y'all are you guys are pretty much working on a project or working. It's interesting how most of the piles, there's just been so much energy around career, around new projects, old projects, leaving new jobs to step into finally being your own. But there's been so much of that energy, and I genuinely do feel like that is because of a few things. One, because this is a Lionsgate portal where the sun, Leo, is going to be coming extremely close with Cyrus. And what is the sun? The sun is that trailblazing energy. It's that ego energy. It's that I am first, I come first energy. And let's be real, the ego isn't all that bad, but it's interesting. So I think it's that. And then I do believe it has to do with the fact that 2022, y'all, 222, that calendar year is right around the corner. And although energetically we won't be in the year until the spring equinox, there's going to be so many opportunities for us to ascend. That's going to be another video, but I can feel huge jumps in the timeline. So that doesn't shock me that a lot of people are going to be like, F this, I'm going this way. Huge timeline jumps. Okay, so anyways, rant is over. So yeah, some of you guys are going to be working on a project, but it definitely requires you to be in this space of I'm here for a long time, not necessarily a good time energy. So making sure that you are practicing the things to maintain a strong, healthy physical vessel. And when I say strong and healthy, I don't mean that you are the biggest person in the gym. You don't have to lift at all. I just literally mean from a spiritual, a mental, and emotional standpoint that you are physically strong, that you are in alignment of abundance. Because what Spirit is offering you over the next 8 months is there literally may be moments where it just feels like, damn, I had this idea and I really want to see it through, but it ain't happening. It just ain't happening right now. It's like you take a step forward to take a step back, but I want you to, at the moment, see how both of these cards are pretty much looking at each other. Yes, this one is reversed. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now, but they pretty much are facing each other, meaning they know that whatever this mission is, whatever these spiritual tests are, that I am feeling as though will be regards to career and finances, which we'll clarify a bit later. The slowness that you may feel, I'm close, but damn, I just got put several steps back that you may be perceiving, is so you can continue to build up your inner strength, which will, like I said, reflect on your outer strength. Because there are just certain things that we want out of this life that Spirit knows we will get, but it's not going to be yet because we're not ready. there are things that I want, that I know spiritually, mentally, emotionally they're right there, but I still have some type of grooming that I need to go through. I still have training that I need to go through. We live in a spiritual warfare, believe it or not, and there's so much abundance. And when I say that, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I am not, saying, oh, I don't deserve this and I don't deserve that. You don't deserve this. We deserve to live our best fucking lives. But yes, we do live in a very, very spiritually taxing and a spiritually heavy time. And so we have to be equipped for the life that we want to live. So that's spiritually. Now emotionally, what will be offered to you in these next 8 months? We have the 8 of Pentacles and we have the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, you guys are going to realize that a couple of things. You guys are going to realize that you can either sit here and put a bunch of effort into something that clearly isn't working at the moment, which I feel called to say, just because it's not working, to my power forward, just because it's not working in this moment doesn't mean you should give up. Sometimes all you need to do is step away momentarily, breathe deep, regain your strength, get outside and go for a run. That's genuinely what I feel like you guys do when you're stressed, or will be doing over these, will come to find that you are the type of person that you need that on like literally what I'm feeling is big days. Let's say if you have a big meeting or a big launch or something, or a big premiere, that I see you guys waking up at 5 a.m. and going for a run, to calm your nerves, or to just get in that energy of I'm ready, or I see that. And it's you can either sit there and work away, plug away, or you can know that you just have to take a step back. You have to take a step back. And I feel like as you guys allow yourselves to take a step back, it's going to be so things are gonna start picking up so fast, y'all. So fast. It's interesting because I actually feel in this moment too, Spirit wants you to know that some of you guys, some of this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and especially this 8 of Pentacles in reverse, is you guys realizing that they're with this newfound version of yourself, with this strengthened spirit and this strengthened physical body, some of you guys are gonna realize that this is what you're now passionate about. And so I literally see some of you guys going into herbal medicine or plant medicine. I literally see some of you guys going into nutrition, or even being a personal trainer, where it's whatever it was that you are currently doing or were doing for work will eventually, with this newborn version of you, will start to feel dry and old. And it's I do feel like for some of you guys, it may be in the beginning damn man, I've made a lot of money from this or whatever, but you guys are gonna realize, because it's just going to be gnawing at you. It's let's say if you want to get into plant medicine and you want to open up your own online shop where you're offering medicinal mushroom powder or something like that. It's everywhere you turn, you're gonna end up seeing things in alignment with that. You're gonna end up meeting 2 sisters who they have that company, or you're gonna end up falling into a random documentary about medicinal mushrooms, or you're gonna end up literally everywhere you go, you're gonna be having dreams. So yeah, and I feel once y'all make this shift, once y'all let go, it's gonna be picking up and it's gonna be moving at the speed of a light, because that is the Chariot for you. So I definitely feel y'all can trust this new venture. And I actually love that you guys are going to be in alignment with something that feels natural and that feels safe and that feels good, Some of you guys, I feel this is going to be such a huge revelation and such a huge moment of thanks, because I do feel like some of you guys have been trying to quit certain habits for a while, whether that's like, for example, smoking cigarettes, whether that is going from drinking every weekend to maybe once a month, whether that's you've had a gym membership and you only show up maybe once every couple of months, if that, or you have all these workout clothes and you're just bored with your workout routine. I feel like some of you guys have been trying to literally evolve into this higher version of yourself for a while, and I feel like that goes back to that Knight of Pentacles, where it's like, forward, now my horse is tired, let's go forward, now I gotta stop and use the bathroom, let's go for it. Like, I feel like you guys have been in that energy. So that's so beautiful to see that the moment that y'all commit, everything is just gonna click. Yes, I love this for y'all. I really, really do. This card right here is going to show us what will be opening up for you guys during this Lionsgate portal in regards to finances and money. Oh, look at this. 8 of Wands. Literally, y'all have 2 cards that's just fast ass energy. Like, I love how I was picking it up already and the cards are like, confirm. Y'all, I don't know if some of y'all like struggle with believing in yourselves, or like with going against the grain, because the interesting thing about it is you have it. You have that energy so close to you, where it's like, even if you're the type of person where you've always kind of played it safe, you have that fire. You have it. And I mean, with this fast ass energy also, I mean, because the 8 is abundance. And the 8 of Wands is just literally how you see these hands around this globe. It's just like opportunities, abundance coming in from left to right. It's like a revolving door, y'all. It's a revolving door. And so, y'all, like, yo, I just want to say in this moment, whatever it is that you are watering over these next 8 months, whatever it is, however that lifestyle change and that upgrade of your inner and physical body happens, pay attention to what you genuinely feel passionate about. Pay attention to what people genuinely are asking you questions about, because I feel like for some of y'all, it's going to come in the form of people showing their interest. So pay attention. It's like, maybe you are someone who you really have been wanting to get some gains, and you finally got the gains in the right places. Not saying you have to be a PT, not saying you have to start a YouTube channel and start offering content for fitness, but pay attention, because I kid you not, what people are interested in, that is where your life's purpose may be. And it could be different. I mean, I'm feeling like it could be that for some people watching. I'm feeling like it could be, as specific for some people watching as learning the phases of the moon and the importance of shedding and the importance of bleeding every month, and why some of us bleed for long extended periods of time while some of us bleed every couple of months. Like, what that says about our energetic bodies and how that ends up manifesting in regards to if we are able to support a child, if we are able to deliver that child on our own, or if we need assistance via cesarean, if we, all of that. Like, some of y'all are going, oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, this is my pile that is definitely going to be, I feel confident, spirit feels confident in this moment to let you know that between now and April of 2022, my Pal 4s will be coming into union with their life purpose. That's on period. Okay, so this next card right here, switching it up a little bit, I'm really interested to see how this is going to complement this evolution of understanding what we need as humans, and not just as a collective, because there are things that we need as a collective to feel good, to feel safe, to be energetically strong and prepared, but there are specific things as well that you may need that may be different from your neighbor or your brother or your partner. So I'm interested to see how this is going to tie in. This next card is what will be offered to you in regards to your love and romance these next 8 months. Wow, y'all have the Chariot again. This time it is reversed, but y'all have the Chariot again. Okay. Yeah, y'all, okay. And you know what is fucking funny? I'm sorry to swear, but when I was channeling this specific, I genuinely love when I'm onto something and it's confirmed. When I was channeling you guys' cards, I was really making sure during this moment where I was channeling about the love and the romance to keep an open mind and to have an open heart space. And I was picking up that y'all don't got time for love. Like, y'all are my pile that are seriously about your career and the bag and the money moves. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone wants to be swooned, wined, and dined. I feel like there is always a time in our life to be in that energy, you know, where we're soaking that up, when we're one with our partner, one with love, and then there's a time to get out here and just do. And obviously we all want to have that perfect balance, but right now we're speaking to my Pal 4s. We're like, y'all get it. And if y'all get it, someone comment below and say, I get it, because then I'm gonna just know, like, okay, cool. And also, this is so funny, I pretty much had songs enter my energetic aura during every love channel. It was Love by Rihanna and Future for Pal 1. It was Pocket Full of Sunshine by, I think, Natasha Bedingfield for Pal 2. And it was Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone for Pal 3. But this Pal, I like, songs were entering, but it nothing was sticking. And that's why, because y'all, these next 8 months, I feel like y'all are gonna have people that are going to try to come your way, but y'all are just gonna be like, nah. And there's nothing wrong with that, yo. There's nothing. The beautiful thing about it is I don't feel like it's because you guys are like in a space where you're super guarded or you're afraid to let love in. I just feel like you guys are going to be literally so fulfilled with this new life's mission, with this new life's purpose, that y'all not gonna have time. Y'all not gonna want to make the time, and that's okay. That is okay. Maybe come back, and maybe, you know, in April I'll have another pick a card for the next 8 months. Maybe that is when something will come in, you know. All right, so we're going to pull from our bag of numbers. We are going to pull some additional numbers that will offer us any additional confirmations and or messages. So I'm just gonna give her a good shake. Okay, so we have the number. Okay, it's interesting. I feel like I wrote it as 81, but it could be 18. So someone here could be born on the 18th of the month. I'm actually feeling like there's someone in this pile that's born August 18th. So happy early birthday. 8 plus 1 is, on 1 plus 8, no matter how you look at it, is 9. Yo, every single pile so far has had strong 9 energy, which I love, because y'all, I'm telling y'all, when y'all see this report that I make for the numerology behind the year 2022, y'all are gonna see why we are all collectively and individually right now in 9s. Like, and it doesn't matter if 9 is your life path number. It doesn't matter if you're in your personal year number 9, or like for me, I'm in my personal year of 1, which I should make another video about your personal year number. Comment down below if y'all are interested to know, like, what is your personal year number. But yeah, I'm in my personal year of 1, which obviously calls for trailblazing. It calls for that I am energy. It calls for tapping into that divine masculine, that ego, that Leo energy. But there are still things in my life that I am having to close out. There are still things in my life that I'm having to close out, you know, to really, really receive, because 2022 is going to be so fucking cosmic. You heard it here. So cosmic, y'all. So yes, 9. We also have 11. So actually what I'm feeling by this is that you guys, I mean, I said it before, but it's confirmed. Usually 1111 is associated with divine counterparts and or twin flame energy. But specifically in this pile, I'm feeling like there is going to be a union. There is going to be that reflection, but it is actually with your life's work, and it is actually with the people that you will be coming into union that will be helping you, assisting you, even working with you or working for you. So just a little heads up. We have the number 44, which boils down to 8. So someone may be celebrating their 44th birthday within the next 8 months. Happy early birthday. We have number 3, which talks about the 3rd house, which rules our communication, our mental state, etc. It also talks about basically in religion, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It is your mind's eye, your physical body, and your light body. And definitely this is confirmed with all of the health and wellness upgrades that you will be embodying over these next 8 months. We have the numbers 24, which comes down to 6. So yes, y'all, yes, that is showing me the 6th house in astrology is all about our daily routines. It is about the way that we enter and navigate through workspaces. It is about our health. It also rules the gut. So for some of you guys that have had extreme digestion issues, gut issues, I'm definitely seeing you guys finding the exact recipes, the exact practices, even the exact herbs that will help to assist you in regards to that leaky, slow, fatty gut that you may have. Okay, so last and not least, we have the number 5. 555. So I'm actually feeling that some or one of you guys may be a life path 5, but I do feel like this energy is more so speaking to this career change, you know, because I feel like too, like some of you guys, it may be like shocking to the people around you, where it's like, wait a minute, you're leaving corporate to create an after school program where you're showing kids how to garden? What? You know, so I definitely feel like that is in that energy of just big changes are going, you know, can't make everyone happy, gotta make yourself happy. Okay, so last but not least, my power 4s, I'm going in and I am going to like split this a couple of times. I should shuffle it. I haven't. Yeah, let me shuffle. This is a brand new deck. It's called Earthcraft, and it is by 2 benevolent beings supporting Black and POC owned. It's actually 2 women. One is Black, one is POC. Support POC businesses. Y'all already know. Okay. So we are going to be calling on your divine mothers, your divine goddesses, the head goddess that is watching over you, that is protecting you and guiding you at this moment. So for my Pal 4s, what do they need to know? They have so much opening up for them in regards to their inner bodies, in regards to their physical bodies, and in regards to their life's purpose. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Calling on those goddesses. What do they need to know? 1, 2, 3. I don't feel like that's y'all. Hold on. 1, 2. Okay. Pull from the bottom. We have the mountain. Okay, so this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this speaks exactly to you guys' pile, like literally. This being is one with nature. She is one with the earth. She is one with the cosmos. There's just so much flowing around her, and literally within her, she's like a mountain, a river, a tree, grass, all at once. And I feel like your divine mothers want you to know that you can be anything you want. And I believe that for many of you, you're going to realize that, yeah, it's time to leave whatever job, whatever, situation, circumstances that have just become old and dry. But you're going to realize that, like, yeah, I can be into plant medicine and I can also be yoga certified. Or, yeah, I can grow my own food, but I can also deliver babies, or whatever. Like, I just feel like you guys are going to see how well whatever this life purpose is flows into other areas of your life. Like, there's something present here that is just not flowing. Maybe it did at one point, but not anymore. And also mountains are super, super old, and they just have so much wisdom. So I see you guys working with your elders as well. Like, I do sense that there will be several, and or just one for maybe some of you watching here, that will come in to assist you, that will come in to provide that structure and that balance and that help. So if there is anyone that you know on the internet or in real life that is doing something you're interested in, whether it can be like really, really, really random, like say they have a rescue farm for alpacas. If that's something that you feel near and dear in your heart, then like I would say keep that line of communication open. Set the intention. Even if they have like a super large audience and you feel like, oh my gosh, we're never gonna cross paths, set that intention. This is the Lionsgate portal. Anything can happen. This is so beautiful though, you guys. And see, 37 comes out to 1. So not only will you be able to flow in and out of these different spaces, but it's like you're going to just feel confident. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel super, super connected to all things around you. And I love this. I love this for my Pal 4s. Oh my gosh. Blessings to y'all. Okay, my wonderful Pal 4s, that wraps up you guys' guidance messages for the next 8 months. Happy Lionsgate portal to those of you who are watching. Peace and blessings, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.